So let's take a look.
Smoke has always been a
But
fast
first, let's
character.
talk about his normal attacks.
Mm-hmm.
One of the new things you might notice is he has this knife, which is a karambit, which is from Indonesia, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
And he uses it in most of his normal attacks. You can see he has this slicey dice.
Slicey dice, yep. He's just cutting you up.
Oh, there's 2 different forms.
Low slice.
Or
There
3,
goes your
yeah.
Achilles.
Uppercut.
Uses it in his uppercut, jabs, and his throw.
Oh, right under the mouth. That's the worst.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Another noteworthy thing about his normal attacks is he has a really good long distance overhead, which is his back two.
Yep. That definitely covers some space.
Yeah,
that's for dang sure.
Wow.
And that's gonna put him right where.
Wow,
he
he
wants to
leaps
be
from
up
like near
close, right?
mid-screen for
And
that.
it is complemented by a low. that can
So
be
he has
high.
overhead low, so that's mix.
So he's got instantly the low overhead mix-ups.
Exactly.
The blender.
The blender.
Yes. Yeah, I think.
It looks like the overhead might be, you're going to want to block low,
You can kind of see how
and
he
then
plays
react to the
close,
overhead,
so How
though.
is he going to get that 50-50 going?
Yeah.
So the first thing we'll talk about is his anti-air options. One of his brand new special moves is this anti-air knife toss.
Oh!
Jump.
Oh,
Catch you in the
nailed
air
it.
And pull you in. Jump again. And if you EX it, he pulls you right up with a bunch of recovery, and then you can actually go into your mix-ups.
Right. So he has his own kind of get over here, if you will.
Exactly.
And he's patrolling the skies.
Yeah. So he also has a new take on the classic smoke bomb. He throws the smoke bomb into the air and then will drop down. This will track the opponent. So up close, it'll be real quick, and even full screen. He'll always go behind them, and it's an overhead.
Oh, jeez. Okay. So
Now.
constantly closing the
See,
distance.
you can't
Exactly.
cancel that, so
you
that's
can
got to be unsafe on
projectile.
block.
If you think it's crouch blocking because of the low, you can go for that. And the EX version has an extra special property. Instead of dropping down and doing that attack, he'll just drop down, and he'll be invisible.
Ah.
Oh.
Because that's what you want. is to deal with
Okay,
somebody
I
with
spoke too
overheads
soon.
and lows and invisible.
Right.
Yeah,
so
sounds
if
great.
you were thinking, I don't know, that back two, I bet I could react to that.
Right.
How do you react to an overhead that you literally
Can't
cannot see?
You start spamming stuff.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I'm not going to lie, I'm going to hold up.
So another special move is the classic teleport. This time it starts as a low, then goes into the teleport.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
So if you EX it, you get a combo starter.
Oh, beautiful.
And that punch is very like throwbacky to like
Exactly.
MK3
it's like a
robot.
new take on robot smoke.
Love it. I love it.
He also can cancel this one.
Oh, okay. Something I will never do. Nope. I commit. Okay. At all times.
You do.
And there's a fun property. If
Oh.
you EX cancel it, he turns invisible.
Okay. So
Why
can go
wouldn't he?
invisible
You know,
another
because
way.
that's just, that's Smoke's nature.
And lastly, he has a new take on his phase teleport move. He will phase through, go full screen no matter where you are, and go in with his attack.
Full screen!
And this can be used not just to close the gap and check the opponent, but it can go under fireballs. So,
Huh?
fireball.
Let's see if you can do it. Oh, wow. First time Lanny.
There
Wow.
you go.
Wow.
And this can also be canceled.
I was just going to ask.
So instead of, you make a hard read on a projectile.
Smoke has
you
always
have
been a,
cover,
you
can
know,
actually stop right in front of
Mobility
them,
and
you go to
versatile
front.
character, so it makes sense.
Go
that
into the
Or
business.
he looks exactly
If they're blocking, you can go ahead and stop
fast
in front of them.
for
go
this.
For a 50-50, jump over, throw, whatever you want.
Cool. Did you do his throw yet?
I did.
Oh, okay.
How?
Oh, yeah. Under the mouth. Didn't want to see it again.
Now,
Just kidding.
When you're playing Smoke, what kind of, what are you looking for in a cameo?
Great question, and I'm always a big fan of pointing out that you could show up on your weaknesses. Like, you'll notice he doesn't have a traditional projectile.
Correct.
So you could give him someone like Sonya who has ring toss. Or you can double down on what you have and maybe get even bigger combos. Or maybe you can use someone who has new combo starters and mix-ups options. But what I picked here is Cameo Sub-Zero, who makes counter zoning even better because he has a really nifty, tricky move where he coats you in ice armor and you become projectile immune.
Oh.
Whoa, okay.
Crashes.
Projectile immune.
Fireball me.
Fireball me.
He is literally just absorbing fireballs and,
And-
can walk you down.
And doesn't
taking
take
no
any
damage from that?
damage, or
Correct.
maybe he
What?
does.
He could also turn invisible and have it on.
But now
Okay.
I want to spam it out now.
Yeah, so you pointed out earlier, one of the best things to do when someone's invisible is to start spamming projectiles. And
Right.
you can hit a stray while he's trying to move around. He can literally use Sub-Zero, become projectile immune, be invisible, teleport behind you, and then start doing 50-50.
That's very sneaky.
He is sneaky.
That's
I
very
think,
sneaky. Sneaky ninja.
and that's a great key word there, ninja, because I don't think Smoke's ever been this much of a ninja.
Got
in
you.
my opinion.
Booming.
It's pretty rad.
Oh yeah, no, I'm loving it. I think it's very cool. You know me, I'm one of those in-your-face kind of players.
You do like rushing down.
Nothing but risk.
I think I had to remind you of the block button once.
Yeah, oh yeah, probably.
And yeah, he definitely feels like he's going to be high risk, but really, really flashy, very, very quick.
And that's when you talk about like how you want to deal with Smoke as an opponent. Risk.
Right, yeah, I think you're going to have kind of two strategies. One would be accept that he's going to counter zone you. Your fireballs are not going to be super efficient. Just play the game, patient, bait him out, punish him. Or rush down the rushdown guy. And like someone like Liu Kang who might have faster normals up close, be able to poke him out, go for your own mix-ups, that kind of stuff.
Got it.
Cool.
But he is definitely going to bait mistakes.
Yeah,
These people that
that's
are,
exactly
getting
true,
too
Boomin.
big
We
for
don't know
their
the
britches.
frames on the
Those are big
invincibility.
I think he's going to be really excited to watch.
Awesome. We should probably take a look at the. You have anything more?
No, I think we should show you the Fatal Blow.
Let's do it.
So
Let's
this
see
also
it.
goes with this theme. It'll track you no matter where you on screen, and it's an overhead. So check out this.
Fatal blow overhead.
Wham.
So, any last notes about Smoke?
No, I'm just really excited to see like the really creative players mix him up with different cameos and stuff. And then
It's definitely
go
going to be
crazy
super
with
unique.
the
Because if he
cancel and all
couldn't
that. I think
cancel
it's
that,
gonna
then
be
I'm like,
cool.
okay, then he's just
Some
unsafe.
of my favorite characters to watch are the
But
ones that have this
the
sort of
fact
what
that
you're
he
talking about,
can
sort of the
cancel it,
ballet of destruction, where
and go
everything's just
invincible,
moving
and then
around,
go
flipping out, all
50-50.
that sort of thing.
Good
So
luck.
that's super exciting.
Good luck trying to block it.
So
Yeah,
Ashley
there
a
she
demon
is.
Who has found an artifact, the Chris. It's a mystical sword. And when she slays demons with it, it purifies her soul. So she fights with the Chris all the time. And you could imagine that gives her exceptionally good range.
It's a low.
How many bad things do you think she's done that she's constantly having to purify her soul?
She is literally a demon from the nether realm, so I think she's been a bad girl.
All right.
She's been through it.
All right. She's
Yeah, so-
done a few bad things.
You can see almost all of her normal attacks use her weapon. Like she's got a super
She's
good
got
uppercut,
so much
She's gonna give
long
her good
range to her
range.
attack.
Yeah,
instantly.
even
Look
her
at this.
uses her sword.
Little bop there.
Looks like a fast mid with her knee.
That's a professional term.
Yeah,
for
we
the
all
bot.
know that's the bop.
I've played against
That is
Dan, and
fast.
Fnatic plays a lot of ASHRAH, and the range she keeps you at is one of those sort of frustrating ranges.
Right. Let's go over her throw. The slashy slash.
The slashy slash. We got a bop. We got a slashy slash. Ooh, little frost throw.
And now let's go over special moves because they are very neat.
Bro, you're not going to want an anti-ASHRAH, bro.
So the
Because of
first
that
thing she
jump
has
over attack.
is projectile, which
Okay.
is not a typical fast, tiny projectile. It takes up a ton of real estate on screen. Does not go full screen, and it's not the fastest in the world, but it reaches almost to the top of the screen.
So you're not jumping it.
Exactly.
Oh, you're not. Oh, yeah.
jumping.
You're not jumping that.
Good one,
It also
Tyler.
has
You're
crisscross.
It's got a lot of startup, but you're not
sword
jumping
slash,
that.
Which is an excellent combo ender, and control kind of the ground and the air. And what's one of the ways you beat like long range footsie tools?
You beat?
Beat it, yeah, by jumping. So you could say crisscross makes you
Jump, jump.
Wow, you really set these up.
Oh yeah.
Look, I don't understand why people say this is cringe. I don't get that.
No, not at all.
It's my least favorite term on the internet, by the way.
So, did any of the attacks you were just showing have EX versions?
Yes. In fact, I'll show one right now. The sword uppercut, which when you EX it, allows her
Get a combo launcher.
Awesome. But the projectile and the crissity crossity.
They just do more damage.
Oh, okay, cool.
And I
More
think
damage.
crisscross has a pop-up.
Okay, cool.
So thanks for reminding me.
Yeah, team, no problem.
And then lastly, we have the Ghost Dash. So this is a cool move where she sends a ghost, travels as far as she wants, and she can cancel it.
Nope.
And she can also do this quicker version that goes behind you.
But you're following it.
Exactly.
So, for the most part, she's got a bunch of range attacks,
Yes.
and she can get distance with her sword attacks.
Yeah, and you
so she
can
really
cancel
kind of
that.
plays that mid to far game. And if you try jumping in at her, she has that special move that just is a rising sword attack that's just then going to allow her to extend air combos.
Exactly.
Nailed it.
But there's one really cool mechanic involved in all this that makes her just an added layer to make her a little bit more in depth.
Tell us about that layer. Let's
She
peel
can
that onion.
Tap into her dark side, and this changes the
There it is.
properties on most of her special moves.
Okay.
Her fireball becomes a ground spark. It can reach full screen.
Okay.
Oh, jeez.
Short, medium, and far version.
Okay. And so that you have to choose which version, right?
Exactly.
That's
Gotcha.
pretty quick.
Sorry, I gotta turn it back on.
All right. Got to turn on the darkness.
Her shadow charge completely changes, and now it actually teleports her to the location.
Okay.
And she can again cancel it,
Okay. Okay.
or actually go directly to where the ghost is.
It looks
And
like
she
it's
can use
free
that
also
go
to just
behind
cancel
you,
it.
She can cancel it, and she can still do the quick attack.
Okay.
Now, one thing you might notice is when she's doing these moves, the opponent is getting dark side attached to them. which
Yeah.
can stack
Those little
up-
swirly things around there, right?
Exactly, which can stack up to 3 times. Once she turns back to light, all of her light attacks will then do an extra hit of damage.
Oh, wow.
Depending on how many stacks she has.
Very cool.
That's awesome.
Now, some of the ghost slashes. Can you do any of those in the air, anything like
Yes,
that? Yeah.
She can do all the ghost slashes in the air and drop down.
Oh, jeez.
She can do an attack. She can hit combos with it.
What can't she do?
Pretty much.
I don't think she has a command grab.
She does not have a
Okay.
No command
So-
grab.
Or a pure soul.
So playing as her, your goal is really you're switching back and forth and back and
Exactly.
forth to get
Yes.
as much damage as you can.
Yes, you're going to be wanting to switch it back and forth depending on the range you're at.
I love it.
what
It's a
the
damage
tools
character
are,
that's got
and
spacing
you're
tools.
doing
And you're
She has
locking them
great
down at
mobility,
distance
good
anyway, too.
speed.
So, let's talk
I love
about
it.
cameos.
Let's get
I
Christy.
Frost.
Okay.
You might be saying, now how am I supposed to be switching in and out in the middle of a fight?
Right.
Liu-Kang's going to be advancing on me. He might do his flying kick, his fireballs, and all that. Well, let's cover a couple of Frost moves. One is the ground ice, straight from Deadly Alliance. Super fast, low combo starter.
And it seems to cover like a majority of the screen.
Exactly. This is going to be a big time movement check when you're fighting Frost. You could let it rip at any time. It's going to be.
That's what I'm
super
saying,
dangerous,
Boomin.
And that's going to keep the opponent on their toes.
And then boom, you've hit it. Swap.
Exactly. She also has Orby Orb,
Orby Orb.
where she sends a frozen orb out, a slow-moving orb that'll freeze the opponent that hits them.
And you got to respect that. That's basically it.
Exactly. A perfect time.
I heard that doesn't go away even on hit.
Cool.
And then lastly,
Oh, I'm good, Dragon. How are you?
she has this
Nope.
stalactite move that's a super quick combo ender. Or if she holds it, she gets a secret special 4th move
What?
where she does these stabby stabs. And if you block, you can see this has. Can you
Block.
pick up the controller and
sorry.
block?
This is what I was talking about. Look at this pushback.
This will actually push you full screen and do chip, and that can get you back in range to be going for your.
And that's a
switching
low
attack.
too that you're doing there.
Yes.
Yeah. So
And all,
Her dark mode
now
projectile is a
the
low.
meter
Okay,
burner,
confirmation.
hold
'cause
down, stab.
I didn't know if it was a low
Does
or
that
mid.
cost any additional meter or anything like
I
that?
believe it's still the same as regular.
Okay.
I believe. I do not have the.
Frost
countdown.
is easily
Okay.
going to be a
And also
problem.
to mention,
We were all
you know,
talking about
still
that
being
at
in
Evo
progress,
too.
things are still being tweaked and
Yes.
balanced and whatnot.
Totally.
So things you see here, damage-wise and that sort of thing, may change.
Yeah.
Obviously. So.
So-
just
Oh,
keep
there's
that in
there's a
mind.
very good chance.
Yes.
There's a very good chance.
We'll
they will
all
do.
remember the combo I did back in
Oh, here he
11
goes.
that just didn't work later.
No.
And
Oh,
I
the
still
Dundee.
The Dundee. Yeah.
Dundee, and I still hear about it to this day.
So let's check out our fatal blow.
You think
I
so?
think the wings are so.
You think she's going to be a
Oh,
struggle
yeah.
street?
Huge fan of the wings.
She's got a lot of
Oh,
long range
yeah.
attacks and whatnot. Oh my
Yeah,
god, this is my
fatality.
first time seeing her
Yeah.
fatal.
And that is ASHRAH. It is super exciting to have her back. I love how we've, again, taken these almost 20-year-old characters and reimagined them.
Welcome back, ASHRAH. Still a demon.
Awesome. oh, can you? When you set that up for me, sorry.
Yes.
You might want to turn the buzzing off of that one. The other one is doing the.
She looks
buzz.
really
So
fast.
ASHRAH,
She looks
so,
like she
another
controls
character-
neutral really
lost the mic.
strong.
We're good.
You know, whatever.
Super excited. There's I
Her
love
projectile
being
could
in
be
the crowd
faster
when,
though.
When you see
Overall,
this
though, I
character,
like
when
what I
ASHRAH
saw.
Popped,
Yeah.
when ASHRAH popped.
And I think
you have all
GERAS
these
is
people being
coming up
like,
next as
I'm
well.
gonna go with I went with Goro.
Okay.
Mainly because I love Goro, and also he does help with my gameplay a lot.
First
And we'll
look
go
at
through that in a
Goro
little
too,
bit.
as far
like
as
a team of
outside of a
bigs.
trailer.
I do. So just real quick, Goro has a couple moves. He has punch in the air.
Command
right? So you
grab
can
is
do
like
that
is a
you can
grab
do that
you
to,
can't
sort of
tech.
elongate combos sometimes,
And-
things like that. He also has stomp.
You
Which-
can't have Goro without Stomp.
Now listen, stomp is different.
Oh.
Stomp takes your entire bar.
Oh, it does.
Yeah, it is full.
See?
So I know people will be like, stomp. You have to commit to it. And then finally, he has a thing called the omelet toss, which is. I did the wrong button.
No, that's Punch Walk.
Punch walk again.
That's Punch Walk.
He has omelet toss where he will throw you up in the air.
Omelet.
Oh, and that's a
and he
launcher.
will- so that can be grabbed like if you're ducking, for instance. That can be it can be used to.
Omelet toss?
Don't do that.
Omelet
So that's what I use.
God.
Now I want to go through some of the strings, and this will all kind of make sense a little bit how he works. Probably my favorite string he has is forward 4-4, which is just hits the ground, pops you up. It's a low.
Do you make a little sandcastle there?
He
What
makes a
happened
little
there?
sand at the end, boom, knocks you up. So for this, then you can start doing your air stuff. Let's go over the air stuff real quick. He has 4 unique grabs he can do in the air based off his air combos.
Wow.
So he has this, where he'll give you the old pile driver.
Yep.
Okay.
Nice.
Yep. Which you are a fan of.
I am.
And you can see that
Choke slam.
you switch sides of the opponents
Yes,
on
you can
that.
choose what side to switch. And then you can do this with different inputs. Oh, I did it wrong, sorry.
And when you say with different inputs, what do you?
Different punches in the air.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Lead
Gotcha.
to different things. So one is 1-2, the other is 2-1.
Gotcha.
And then he's got this one where he'll just. Oh, I did that wrong.
It's really neat to see the air combat.
I know this is
extension
Tyler's
back.
first time, so
Yeah,
we're not gonna,
yeah,
you
pretty
know,
much.
give him a
Like,
hard
lead
time
you
as
away.
far as breaking down a
Air
character.
combat, just a
And doing,
huge fan.
uh,
I just
the
love.
raw
I'm
inputs.
so
He's
in
trying.
love with it.
He also has this overhead, which is so it's not
What?
it's not safe entirely, but it's you can throw this out there quite a bit because you get a big amount of pushback and you're
Right.
back to back. He's got back 1-2, which is neat because this is that range where you don't want to be here, get a little closer, right? And that can be canceled too, so you can do like things like that.
Oh, you brought a
That
buddy
is
out.
so
I
cool,
did.
dude.
Let's do the throws real quick before I forget because I know people get mad if we forget the throws, and I understand that.
They are very cool.
Those 4
Goro
hits
comes
though
in.
did
And Goro kind of got a
21%.
glow up too for
He did
anybody
a
that
little
didn't
bit,
notice,
yes.
right? From the earlier first views of Goro, oh, he's gotten a glow up.
Oh, I don't want to forget this too because I know people want to see that he does indeed have body splash.
And if a character has a body splash, that's instant means Tyler's gonna play them.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is one of the cooler moves too. He's got. I think we've all seen the wall he can do.
He's got a little belly bump.
That is
little
so
belly
cool.
bump.
You'll throw him through the wall, and here's the other thing: you can kind of just throw this out like from distance. Let me get a little far away from you. You can kind of even like it's not a projectile, but it can be kind of feel like one in a way.
That's kind of like his
And the beginning reminds
4-2-2
me of how
string
people block in
on
No Mercy
MK11.
Prime 64.
It really does.
So that's important.
There it
too.
is. There
Right.
it is. Yep. I'm gonna go over some specials now. So this is the one that changes his game.
Okay.
It's called Countdown, and he'll put a hourglass out, right? If, and this is what I was talking about, he wants to keep you out. Like got it. Now I have 3 loaded. Once he has 3 loaded, he can do it again. Up behind you, and now you are frozen. And the last move
Wow,
you take
looked like he
is to
snapped.
react
That
to
was
that,
instant
like
too.
the-
That
like
looked
the
like he
frozen
just
thing.
snapped his fingers
Right.
and did it.
If you meter burn
But you have
it,
to charge it up 3 times.
you have 3 already. Now
Oh,
throw it
never
again.
mind. I
wasn't
keep
ready
speaking
yet.
too soon.
Try again. So if you're, I got to read it harder. Go ahead. So if you do that, you can, if you're hard reading things like that, you can get behind him and whatnot.
Sure.
So once you have that out, the game changes.
Right.
They are afraid of moving. Now it's blockable. It is blockable, but the game.
How are you gonna block that?
I played with people where they're starting to read it.
Okay, all right, I got you.
Here's another thing. Go ahead and do some damage to me. Okay. Now we have it set to 1% right now, but when you do that, the other thing you can do is if you meter burn the snap like that, You can redo what you've done, go back to where you were,
Rewind time,
and get your health back.
It's exactly what he has
That
in Mortal
uses
Kombat
the
11.
Same clocks that you would charge for the
Yes.
So
behind
you can charge the clock, and once that
He has
clock
real
is
similar
fully
like
charged at 3
legacy
times,
moves that he
whatever,
had in Mortal
then
Kombat
you have
11.
multiple moves
They're
that branch
returning
from
from
it.
Mortal Kombat
Yes.
1.
Wow.
Now, this it
There's
gets,
another layer.
It gets better.
Oh my goodness.
I didn't show you one of the different strings on purpose.
Oh, okay.
So you can do this. This string, as you see, brings out an hourglass, and guess what? That counts.
That counts.
It does.
Oh,
Let's move
that's
on.
cool.
Let's move on to another move.
Okay.
Sandstorm. Right?
Ooh.
Now, is there different distances for Sandstorm, or is it track?
Yes, there are.
Different distances. Gotcha.
It
Kinda
also
similar
can
to
be
Sand Trap
a
for Mortal Kombat
meterless
11.
launcher,
Oh.
right? So you can be like this and catch them, but I didn't do that. Meterless launcher. Now, where they're standing in the sandstorm depends on where they like. If they're at the back of it, they'll fly backwards. If they're in the
Gotcha.
front of it, they're front.
That's
forwards.
science.
Now, if I meter burn it, you got to set. See that another clock?
Nice.
It'll time out and then explode. So you're kind of controlling space,
Right.
but that also adds to your clock.
Interesting.
So
And that's going to force them to either advance or back up. Back up is good for you. Advancing, then
Right.
you can go for your mix-ups.
So, super cool stuff you can do with that. I really enjoy just hitting it, and then you can, that's something for later.
Oh.
So it could change the way the game's played.
Yeah. He plays his own game.
He looked like he
What I
was
just
about
showed
to
was
show
world
something
stop,
advanced
just
a
back
little
to
too
one.
early.
You can just stop time, and I can do this. Now I can go on either side too, where I can hold back and land there. If you meter burn it, it just turns into another time stop.
Oh man. He seems pretty nasty.
He is nasty.
He seems pretty
The
nasty.
effects are amazing.
Dude, that's doing 24%.
He does have a command grab, which you can throw away, or you can throw toward. Oops, sorry. Like that.
Mm-hmm.
Now here's the fun part. Let's say you're in the corner.
Let's say you're in.
Now I would love Liu Kang to be in the corner.
Right.
So I can do that, right?
Yep, there he goes.
Or if I want to do more damage, anytime you throw someone away from the corner, you get the wall.
Oh,
That
cool.
wall is cool
Oh,
too.
that's nasty.
So if I'm throwing so you can give up good spacing if you want to cash out that extra damage.
Damage or positioning.
Like,
yeah.
is this gonna end the round?
Right.
If I do that, throw them out.
Yeah, totally.
At least I would.
Yeah.
So that command grab's really great. It can also you can.
Is it a high or a mid?
in
That's the
combo
bigger question,
Like
too.
if it's in the air, you can't combo on the ground, but if it's in the air, you can catch people.
The range on it is also very interesting.
Yeah, so you can do it from close, but also right about here. So
Yeah, that's really, really
you
good.
always and also just point blank.
Right.
So he's pretty much good up close, mid, and far.
Far, he has a little more trouble far.
Sure.
Far, he's going to be able to set up his stuff.
I was gonna
but
say,
not
then
as
you're
much
just-
press advantage.
You're putting out
right.
clocks
But
if
you
you're
will
far.
also you can start getting hit with projectiles during that period.
Right.
Right.
And also you will notice the more you play against the GERAS, the snap thing. I've been blocked on it a whole bunch of times, so people know that you're trying
Sure.
to set that up.
But now, obviously, then if they have the mental stack where they are then focused on blocking it or punishing
Mm-hmm.
it or doing fireballs, that means that's your opportunity. You've established that, you conditioned them. Now he could advance forward and go for his overhead, his low, his grab.
Right.
If you're doing something that makes the opponent pause, then you've won.
And is it more dangerous sometimes to hold it for a full round?
Exactly. Yes.
Right. And also, they may forget they're looking for the snap, and now they do a combo to you, and you just rewind out of it. You use it for that.
That's a great point.
So next thing we got. This is a. Oops, there was again. Sorry. He's got this burst, right? Denial here.
Kind
And
of looks
it's
like
just,
how his
you know,
up 3 was in
kind of a
Mortal
pushback.
Kombat 11.
You can
Get off
combo
me.
it. Right.
Nope.
But I would say that's not the time you can do it. But the cool thing is, it is his metered. It does a
His armor.
armor move. Yes, sorry.
Oh, okay.
So let's say I'm in the corner, and I want to wake up to it. I can. Oh, not me. There we go.
Yeah, that's
Get
basically
off
like
me.
And
Get
it's
off
like
me.
how
good
his
if,
up
I get
3 was
jumped
in
on,
Mortal Kombat
like,
11.
So
Yeah, it's just your
Right.
get off me tool.
yes,
For sure.
So he does have that. I mean, I know GERAS. It seems like he has a lot. I will say once you start playing it, it all sort of flows together very, very well.
Right.
Once you start getting the game plan down, He has this move here, which is really cool. So go full screen for me. I can do this, and now look, I am ethereal. Now hit me. If you hit me, I can take a hit, right? So hold on, and then I will go back to where I started. You can do that with projectiles.
Oh,
right?
really?
But now I can do things like this, where I will walk you down. I know I have a hit I can take, or I can walk you down, and you're like, "What's he doing? What's he doing?" And I can still do moves.
That's so cool.
Now here's where it gets crazy.
This has been pretty
What?
crazy already. Like, I don't know what the next level of crazy
Yeah,
could be.
we've never done one of these. You're like, but wait, there's more.
There is one more thing which I've actually had QA make a video for because I am not good at doing it yet.
Oh,
but it's
so
really
he
cool.
takes that
The
hit
meter
for
bird version
free.
Will freeze time. And you're
No
able to
damage, and
use
he
your
can just throw out
flow
attacks.
and yourself.
And if it gets blocked
Let's
or he
take a
gets
look at
hit, then he just goes back to where he was.
Whew.
That's so cool.
Right.
It's really giving me some Kenshi vibes.
You know that part is will probably be the last thing I put into my repertoire. And
That was-
it'll probably be
okay, that
something
was
simple
interesting.
for myself as just an average player, but I've already started finding things that I can do with it. So that's GERAS. I think he's a ton of fun. I've really
Oh,
enjoyed.
his fatal blow.
You're
Yep.
right.
I was gonna
Let's
say,
see.
you
We
didn't do
gotta see his fatal
bud.
blow.
Let's do that. Oh, right. So it is from about where you start a battle is where as its distance, and then it teleports to you and grabs you.
Oh!
He'll be fine.
His fatal blow is so cool. Great.
Awesome. So that is
That's GERAS.
that's GERAS.